Test. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here addressing Woburn Memorial High School's class of 2024. I'd like to kick things off by expressing my gratitude and appreciation to all of the people that have made this evening possible. And there's quite a list here. Thank you to the Woburn Memorial High School administrative team, our assistant principals, Ms. Patrici, Mr. Martin, and Mr. McGuire, and our athletic director, Mr. Duran. A big thank you to the Woburn Memorial High School faculty and staff. Your dedication and commitment to the education of each and every child in the class of 2024 is inspirational. I would like to extend a special recognition to our retiring faculty and staff. Science teacher Dave Kalpin, art teacher Donna Childs, team chair Chris O'Neill, guidance department head Donna Sands, paraprofessional Bev Sullivan, and our school resource officer Detective Ed Fumacello. Thank you for your years of service to the city of Woburn and for your endless support and dedication to the students of Woburn Memorial High School. A special thank you goes to our district and high school facility managers, Mr. Dunkley and Mr. Ruggieri, as well as the custodial staff and grounds crew that have worked many hours to ensure the school and district are safe and pristine. A huge thank you goes to our administrative assistant team who have done a lot of work to get tonight ready. Ms. Giardina, Ms. Quinn, Ms. Shaughnessy, and Ms. Titcomb. I have the utmost respect and admiration for their professionalism and expertise. The knowledge that they possess when it comes to making our school run on a daily basis has been invaluable. Thank you to the Woburn Police and Fire Departments, the Department of Public Works, and Woburn Public Media Center for their support throughout all the events planned for our graduates. Thank you to Mr. Tully and Mr. Gilberti, who prepared the Woburn Memorial High School Band and Choir for the performances we'll enjoy throughout the ceremony today. A big thank you to our district and city officials in attendance today and for your support of our graduates throughout their time at Woburn Memorial High School. They include, but aren't limited to, Mayor Concanon and members of City Council, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Crowley, and the district administrative team, and School Committee Chair, Mr. Lipset, and the School Committee. Can I have a round of applause for everyone I've thanked? Thank you. Now I'd like to everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance led by our class president, Aaron Gavastas.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Don't go anywhere. Okay. First up on our agenda for this evening, we're going to have Senior Class President Aaron Gavastas address the class of 2024.
First of all, I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who made this day possible. Your hard work and dedication to make our graduation successful does not go unnoticed. This includes our families, friends, custodians, and everyone a part of the Woburn High faculty. You all deserve a round of applause for getting us here to this day. I want to give a special shout out to our class advisors, Ms. Stone and Mr. Campbell. From the class of 2024, thank you for all your help and time you have dedicated to this class. Unlike most of my essays I have written, I didn't wait until the night before to write this. 4 years ago, we embarked on our journey through high school. Half of us anxiously walked through the doors, not sure what to expect. The rest of us in cohort B snuggled up in their bed as they opened their laptops for the first day of school. Starting off like this was difficult, and it honestly sucked. Thankfully, the pandemic did not ruin the rest of our high school careers, but that didn't mean it was smooth sailing from that moment forward. No one amongst these seats are the same. We have all had different experiences and struggles, whether it was in or out of school. These struggles did not cause us to quit. We all kept moving forward. Regardless of whatever was thrown at us, we are proof that things will get better. I remember my family members saying, "It goes by so fast, cherish every moment," and they were not lying. Somewhere along the way, it went from, "My mom can drive us there, if yours can pick us up," to, "I can come pick you up in 10 minutes," and from, "Mom, I don't need your help with anything," that's pretty embarrassing, to, "Mom, I'm so confused, I need your help with everything." Somewhere along the way, the young kids we were grew up into the young adults we are sitting here today. Growing up in Woburn is an experience I have never appreciated until now. Our community is fostered by connections that have been built over years. Somehow everyone knows everyone. As you look around, you will see the kids you were at the bus stop with, the kids on your youth sports teams, and the kids you went to elementary or middle school with. But most importantly, the kids you've grown up with. It's easy to take these things for granted, so remember to appreciate what you have and the people close to you. To my best friends who have been by my side from the moment I've ever met them, thank you for making growing up in Woburn so special. The school that stands behind us has brought so much. We have gathered here for the past 4 years for school, games, shows, or for clubs. When we look back on the years, we're not going to remember, "Oh my God, why did I do that?" or still cannot believe we lost that one game to Reading. We are going to remember the joy, laughters, and memories that have defined our high school experience. Within those hallways and classrooms, we have learned a lot. I've had the privilege of having some great teachers who have pushed me to be my best. However, one of the best pieces of advice I got this year was during Mr. Ganji's 5th period class. He gave us daily journals, he would pose a question or put a quote on the board, and you could answer it in any way you wanted. On January 3rd, he gave us the quote, "Nobody can go back and start a new beginning, but anyone can start today and make a new ending." I think we can all agree that within high schools we have all made mistakes or done things we've regretted. Despite everyone telling us that school is the most important factor in our future, it is only one small chapter in our stories. If we wanted to talk numbers, it would only take up about 7% of our hopefully long lives. So I'm here to tell you that you are not your past. Do not let your mistakes or stereotypes discourage you away from your dreams. Chase your goal and know deep down inside of it you are incapable of it. To end off my speech, I wanted to read a lyric from one of my favorite artists, Frank Ocean. "Don't try to be someone else, be yourself and know that's good enough." I've had the honor of being your class president and peer, so to my fellow classmates, good luck in your futures wherever it may take you. Once a Tanner, always a Tanner. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. Next up is our valedictorian, Ronnie Amin.
I'm really grateful for the opportunity to speak tonight, and I hope that my words can mean something to someone. When I was told that I would be giving a speech, I knew that I would have to put a lot of care and thought into my message, which is why I started this last night at around 11:30 after the Red Sox game. I honestly think I perform the best under pressure, even though I'm working on better time management, but I want to work in emergency medicine one day, so I'm actually just practicing for my future career. As a class, we are composed of diverse and unique individuals that each have our own values and our own approach to life. But I hope that we can all carry with us the importance of belonging and togetherness as classmates and community members. Something that I've learned as a lifelong Woburn resident is the importance of community. I found that community isn't necessarily handed to you. It can be something that you create. I don't want to give anyone advice because I haven't had enough life experience to tell others how to live, but I want to share that no matter where my future takes me, I will be looking to create community, surround myself with people that bring out the best in me and that make me happy, and to value the connections that bring me to the people, places, and things I love. It's human nature to be drawn to communities where we are wanted, but I think graduation is a good place to recognize that a sense of belonging can come from the people around you, but it can also come from within as an affirmation of your own identity. Your habits and tendencies might have prepared you to accept the blessings that were meant for you. I urge you to remember that not every opportunity is for you, so stay vigilant for what rejection or denial can create for you. I'm sure that we've all faced failure and handled it in different ways, and I'm not going to say that it doesn't hurt and that you shouldn't feel bad, but you can find new chances that were meant for you if you keep your head up and keep an eye on blessings in disguise. To continue, I have a few very important people to thank. First off, the James L. McEwen Boys and Girls Club of Woburn. I've basically grown up there, and I spend time there almost every day doing different activities and finding new opportunities to succeed. It's where I learned how to swim, how to cook, how to be an entrepreneur and a community organizer and a leader, and how to advocate for myself. It's where I got my first job and where I went on my first college tour and created my first resume. So the club and all of the wonderful people there who support every kid that passes through its walls have brought me to this moment, and I'm so glad to see them here today, just as proud and encouraging as the day I walked through the doors when I was 8. Parents, you should definitely sign your kids up. It's just $25 per year, but it's really worth it because it will bring them opportunities that you won't be able to find anywhere else. The teachers of Woburn also deserve recognition today for their creativity and their resilience, and I want to say that some of my teachers have ended up being my greatest supporters. There are teachers that make school bearable for students who feel like giving up, and this is so important and so under-recognized. Every teen and child deserves an adult in their life who cares and wants to see them succeed. And for any teacher that has ever motivated a kid to come to school when they're down and convinced them somehow to stay, you're responsible for bringing us across this stage today. I'm also proud of the students and what we've done to make our community stronger. We're a courageous group, and acts like starting the first Black Student Union, pushing our sports teams to victory, and collecting academic accolades are a testament to our strength as a class. No one can say that the class of 2024 has not left an impact on our school and our city. My best friend Ria, who is also graduating today, deserves some love, so I love you, Ria. Can't wait to shake your hand later. I also want to recognize my little brother, Aditya. He's a sophomore, and I'm honored to be his role model and the person he strives to embody. He's one of the strongest people I know, physically and mentally, and he actually inspires me with his self-discipline and drive for self-improvement. My most transformative life experience has been being your big sister, and I want to thank you for sharing my childhood with me. Next up is my dad. He's a really great driving teacher, and he stays up late to help me with my homework, so without him, school and life in general would have been a lot harder for me. He works really hard to make sure that our family has a comfortable life, and even though it's a thankless job, I hope he knows how much I love having him as my dad. He's also my favorite person to watch sports with, and he said that we could go to the Celtics parade once they win this year, so right now he's my favorite person, period. Finally, Mama. My mom is my role model and my biggest fan, and if you take nothing else away from my words today, let it be that I owe any and all of my success and well-being to my mom and her love. I urge my fellow graduates to take at least a moment to thank the important people in your life, because this is your day, but it's their day too. The people who truly love you are probably more proud and excited than you are, and they deserve to know that they matter to you. To the graduates, I hope you all feel celebrated tonight. I hope that this empowers you to want to live in a better world where all people are free and safe, and I hope that this diploma and this educational experience propels you into a life of fulfillment and happiness. I congratulate you all on this accomplishment, and I wish you all luck in the future.
Thank you, Ronnie. Now I'm pleased to welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Matthew Crowley.
It's tough to follow. Great speech, Ronnie. Good evening, everybody. What a great night. We're lucky with the weather. I'm going to be brief because I recognize, class of 2024, that you're anxiously waiting to cross the stage and receive your well-earned diploma. To the class of 2024, I spoke with Brandon Rabafetti the other day, who's been the liaison to the school committee, and asked him what kind of message I should deliver. He said, "You have to mention COVID." And I said, "Really?" So I'm going to do it briefly. Class of 24, Think back to when you entered Woburn Memorial High School. Raise your hand if you were in cohort A. Okay, thank you. Raise your hand if you were in cohort B. Raise your hand if you were in cohort C. Raise your hand if you were in Virtual Academy. And now clap your hands because you're graduating. You didn't do it alone, but you did it. Like others, I want to say thank you. I want to first start by thanking the teachers, not only here at Woburn Memorial High School, but throughout the amazing, awesome Woburn Public Schools. Students, would you raise your hand if you were a Woburn Public School student from K-12, just to get a sense? Thank you. Thank you, staff and teachers. I want to thank the leadership team throughout the Woburn Public Schools here tonight, Assistant Superintendents Courtney Young and Maureen Ryan. I want to thank the elected officials that are here tonight, Mirkan Cannon, the City Council members, the School Committee Chair, Mr. Lipset, Ms. Chisholm, Mike Mulrennan, Ms. Crowley, Ms. Cormier, Mr. Austin, and Ms. Wetzel, for the time and investment that you make in our kids. Thank you to the elected officials. Last, I'd like to say thank you to the family and friends that are here tonight for sharing your students with us and trusting us with their education. We are eternally grateful. On a night like this, I often think of the African proverb, "It takes a village to raise a child." Woburn is an incredible village. Thank you all for your support, and congratulations, class of 2024.
And next up, we have Mayor Concanon, who will now say a few words to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Principal Rasanen, to you and your team, we appreciate all the effort you put into organizing this wonderful ceremony this evening, especially to the facilities staff. Thank you for preparing the stage and the venue. Everything looks beautiful. Good evening, Superintendent Dr. Crowley and your leadership team, School Committee Chair Lipset and members of the School Committee, President Dillon and members of the City Council, Woburn Public Schools faculty, staff, and administrative officials, particularly the team here at Woburn High who have worked so hard to get our students over the finish line. Parents, family, and friends of the graduates, and of course, the graduating seniors of the Woburn Memorial High School class of 2024. Congratulations, you made it. I promise you I'll try to be brief, but I have to admit I'm not known for my brevity. It is my honor to join you this evening as the mayor of the city of Woburn to extend the very best wishes of the city to each of you on this major milestone in your lives. Graduation is one of the highlights of my job, and it's one of the highlights in our city. It's a chance for me and for us to celebrate this momentous occasion, and it is a time for celebration. It's also a time for reflection on the past and a chance to pause to say thank you to those who have helped you get here. Tonight is a night for each of you and your families to reflect back on all that you have accomplished and to be very proud of these accomplishments. Please make sure that you actually do take the time to say thank you, because there were a lot of people who pushed, pulled, prodded, applauded, and extended a helping hand along the way. In fact, let's take a moment right now to let the class of 2024 give a round of applause to family, friends, teachers, paraprofessionals, staff, custodians, administrators, advisors, coaches, and anybody else in our community who had a hand in helping you get to your high school graduation night. If you could, please. Tonight is also a night to look forward to the future. Obviously, we want you to live in the present and to take the time to enjoy the moment, and I'm sure that you will. But milestones like high school graduations are a bridge between what was and what will be, and it's only natural to wonder what's next. I'm sure you've already been asked, and you've probably asked yourselves, what do you want to do? Or the really big one, what do you want to be? If you haven't been asked that yet, you will, probably a dozen times or more in the next couple of days. Those can be very daunting questions to try to answer. Here you are, 17 or 18 years old, and people are basically asking you, what do you want to do for the next 40 to 50 years of your life? You're probably saying to yourself, how the heck do I know? I'm not even sure what kind of graduation cake I want to have, and you want me to make a decision about the rest of my life. Well, here's the thing. You don't really have to decide that right now. To be honest, most people your age don't have a clue what they want to do, and that's okay. In fact, a lot of people my age still don't know. Or maybe you are one of the lucky 17 or 18-year-olds who really does know, one who has a passion and is certain of their path. That's okay too. In fact, that's great. But I would guess that those folks are the exception and not the rule. Honestly, I was one of those people who just knew. I knew for as long as I can remember that I wanted to be a police officer, and I was fortunate enough to be able to do that for a career. But I also knew that most people really don't know, so don't fret. My suggestion to you would be to gauge what you think you might be interested in and what you might be good at, and pursue that for a bit. Honestly ask yourself what piques your curiosity, and see if you can picture yourself doing that on a typical day. And then ask yourself if you think people actually get paid to do that. Your parents will appreciate that last part, believe me. But also understand that the first, or maybe even the second or the third thing you try may not be the thing. It may not be what you end up doing for a career. Whichever path you're heading down, college, military, work, cut yourself some slack if your path isn't perfectly straight or direct. It really is okay. You'll figure it out, trust me. So at this point in a graduation speech, I'm supposed to offer you some witty or clever or really deep bit of advice that will guide you as you embark on the next chapter of your adult lives. You know, something that works on different levels and serves as a metaphor for life's big decisions and core guiding principles. If you do a quick internet search of graduation speeches, you'll surely find something similar that's gone viral. Something like, make your bed every morning, to set goals and accomplish tasks and stay disciplined. Or floss your teeth every night to develop good habits that serve as the foundation of a good life. Or always wear sunscreen to remind you to take care of the only body that you've been given and that you'll need later in life. Well, those are great tips, and I would encourage you to follow them. But my message to you is more straightforward, more direct, and simpler. It's based on what I've learned over the past 40 years since I sat where you now sit and pondered what you now ponder. I know this approach has worked for me, and I think it could work for you too. Take it for what it's worth, but also feel free to disregard it if you think it's nonsense. It brings us back to those big two recurring questions. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? As you struggle to figure it out, I'd suggest that you look at it through the prism of what can I do and what can I be that will lead me to be fulfilled? And that's not exactly the same thing as what can I do and what can I be that will lead me to be happy. You see, happiness is more of a temporary emotion, while fulfillment is deeper and more substantive and more long-lasting. Further, I've noticed over the years that I tend to feel happy when it's all about me, but I feel fulfilled when it's about somebody else. That's the really interesting thing I've learned, and I'd like you to understand it. I think most of us have a strong desire to spend our time and live our lives in a way that matters. That is, we want it to actually matter, that we were here. That when we look back at the end of our days, our lives had purpose. That's fulfillment. It comes from doing something and being someone who made a difference in the world. How big of a difference you made isn't even the point, just that you did. I can tell you with certainty that the most fulfilled that I've ever been is when I've had a positive impact on somebody else's life. Fortunately, I had a career where I had numerous opportunities to do so. I've also had a chance to serve my community here in Woburn as a member of the Lions Club and now in city government. And lastly, but most importantly to me, I was blessed with a wonderful wife and 5 terrific children, and caring for my family is my greatest sense of fulfillment. The parents in the audience tonight know exactly what I mean by that. It's the feeling they have right now as they watch with pride as you graduate from high school. So that's it. That's the pearl of wisdom that I wanted to share with you. Seek fulfillment rather than just happiness. And understand that, at least from my perspective, you'll attain that fulfillment by putting others first and making a difference in somebody else's life. As you try to decide the next steps to your future, whether you're off to college or to the military or straight to the workforce, I'd suggest that you try to find ways to help others. That is, to be of service to others. Pursue a path and develop skills that allow you to assist. Whether it's a specific service-oriented career path, such as military service or law enforcement or firefighting or EMS or nursing or medicine or education or something similar, or whether you simply carve out time out of your life to volunteer to help others in your community after your day job, or even if you raise a family of your own. I believe that you'll find that sense of fulfillment when you focus on someone other than yourself. That's the irony. That's the witty little snippet. That's the YouTube clip. The more you think about and focus your energies on others, the better you'll feel about yourself, and the more certain you can be that you will have made a difference, that you mattered. Just something for you to think about as you try to decide what kind of graduation cake you want. In closing, to the Woburn Memorial High School class of 2024, as the mayor of the city of Woburn, I extend to you a heartfelt congratulations on your accomplishments thus far, and I wish you the very best for future success and fulfillment. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Now I'd like to welcome School Committee Chairperson Andrew Lipset.
Thank you, Principal Rassanen, and thank you to Mayor Kincannon, Dr. Crowley, elected officials here tonight. I'm honored to be here to congratulate the class of 2024. On behalf of my fellow school committee members, Mr. James Austin, Ms. Pat Chisholm, Ms. Colleen Cormier, Ms. Ellen Crowley, Mr. Mike Morenin, and Ms. Jessie Wetzing. I'd also like to take a moment to honor one graduating senior in particular. Brandon Rabafetti, who has served as our student representative this year. Brandon has done an outstanding job of keeping the committee informed about student and school events and has been a great debate partner. Brandon, if you could come up, the school committee has a gift for you. You can go that way. That's not a diploma. Yet. This is the happiest event of our year, and it brings me so much joy to see you all here, ready to take that next step. The school committee is thrilled to be able to be here along with your parents, families, teachers, school staff, classmates, and friends for the culmination of your journey in the Woburn Public Schools. Good luck no matter where the road takes you, and congratulations.
And now we get to enjoy a performance from our talented Woburn Memorial High School Band, led by Mr. Tully and Mr. Turcott.
All right, play a few notes, play a few notes.
Thank you, that was terrific. So this year we have 2 salutatorians. That's how accomplished this class is. So I'd like to introduce the first of our co-salutatorians from the class of 2024, Grayson Manel.
Hello, everyone. My name is Grayson Manel, and I'm honored to be given this opportunity to speak in front of such a crowd. I stand on the stage not only as a salutatorian, but one of 2, splitting the title with one of my longtime friends, Sylvia. It seems fitting that after all these years of studying together and pushing each other to grow as students, we would be tied for second in the class. We even wrote these speeches together, which was great because we both had no idea what we were doing and spent a lot of time spinning around in our chairs consulting Google. However, for those who know me, you'll know that I've been complaining about making this speech for a long time. That being said, I promise to make this quick. First off, congratulations, class of 2024, on making it to graduation, because it is no easy feat. Everyone has had their own unique struggles in the past 4 years, and most of us recently had to deal with the painstakingly long process of college applications and filling out, quote, the new and improved FAFSA. So I encourage you to take a moment sometime today to reflect on your accomplishments. Forget all your setbacks, all the stress you may have to face after walking across the stage, and just be proud of what you have done. No matter what you may be doing in the coming years, whether it be going off to college, heading into the workforce, joining the armed forces, or more, know that your hard work and dedication has finally paid off. I'm sure that most of you can't wait for this ceremony to end, for all the speeches to be over, and to just walk across the stage, go home, and celebrate. Yet, this is also a day some of us never hoped would come. I still remember the year that my birthday stopped being a day to celebrate becoming older, and instead became a countdown towards a life filled with college loans, filling out taxes, and other adult responsibilities. In the midst of these conflicted feelings, I believe it is important to remember the people who guided us through the approximately 18 years that has taken us to reach this moment in our lives. I would first like to thank my parents for pushing me to do my best and reminding me that failure is a part of life, and sometimes you just got to deal with it. I would also like to thank my many friends, and of course my gerbils, for dealing with me and helping me through the long weeks at school. Whether it be answering calculus questions in the middle of the night, quizzing me on psychology terms during dance class, or listening to me rant about how unfair it is to have 3 tests in one day, my friends have always been there for me. And, of course, I would like to thank the teachers and administrators for guiding our school through the many challenges we've faced in the past 4 years. I'm especially thankful for the teachers who let me crash their art classes whenever I had free time and make whatever my heart desired. Speaking of challenges, the obstacles we faced in our time at this school have led us to learn valuable life lessons. Sure, some of us have learned how to successfully study for a physics test, Spanish exam, and psychology FRQ all in one day. But there are other more valuable lessons that we should bring with us as we start our next chapter in life. We've built social skills, learned how to adapt to new scenarios, reflect on our mistakes, and most significantly, how to balance being successful in our academic life with doing what we love. This last lesson is extremely important to me because if you know me, you know I essentially spend every day either climbing or dancing. So, even if you completely disregard this speech, which I won't blame you if you do because it's very difficult to sit through someone talking at you, at least remember to make time in your future lives to pursue your passions and hobbies. These are the things that will keep you grounded. They remind you that life is more than work and responsibilities. To wrap up, I would like to share a quote that my first grade teacher always told me. Big things come in small packages. Now, that may have been a reference to the fact that I am not and never will be over 5 feet tall. But I believe it's a quote we should all keep in mind going forward. Many people, myself included, struggle with feelings of insecurity about our abilities. Do I belong on this team? Am I up for this challenge? Do I have what it takes to be as successful as my peers? Although it's nearly impossible not to struggle with these thoughts, it's important to keep in mind that you are not alone. No matter how small you think yourself to be, remember that you can achieve great things. Each and every one of us has a unique set of skills that can lead us to future success, as long as we play the right cards, remain persistent, and are open to learning from both our achievements and our setbacks. So, don't undermine your abilities. Don't compare your achievements to others. Just make sure that you are proud of what you are doing in your life. And with that, thank you and congratulations again, class of 2024.
Thank you, Grayson. And our next co-salutatorian will come up and say a few words, Sylvia Keating.
Hello and good evening. My name is Sylvia Keating, and I would say I'm honored to give this speech as you would expect, but to be candid, my friend Grayson and I have been competing for third place all year, so one of us didn't have to give this speech. The joke's on both of us since we tied. In all honesty, this is probably for the best since we get to do this together. I truly believe that you are who you surround yourself with, so I'd like to thank her, along with the rest of my friends, for supporting me and pushing me to reach my full potential, both academically and personally. I give thanks to my parents for instilling in me good values, teaching me to go after what I want, and preparing me to be a capable adult. To my little brother Charlie and his 11 parakeets for always cheering me up and being good conversationalists. To my dog Pixie for being a comfort over these years. To my extended family for always loving and supporting me. And to the high school band, which has been a part of my life for 6 years since I joined in 7th grade, and has always been a place of refuge. And to my teachers and mentors for shaping me into who I am and expanding my mind. Last but not least, to Quizlet, Grammarly, Khan Academy, and Flip Math for helping me through my academic career and teaching me to be resourceful. I also ask that all of you take some time to thank those who got you to where you are today, whether it be family, friends, teachers, or mentors. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that moving on from today and making the transition into adulthood brings about a host of uncertainties and challenges. Each time that I think I've gotten the hang of it and reached the peak, it turns out to be a false summit, and there is another mountain to climb. I suspect that the rest of my life will be this way. While this may sound negative, I do not think it so. During a challenging period of my life, I was given a bracelet with a quote from Mark Twain on it that reads, "Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear." I latched onto this quote and have pored over it 1,000 times, coming up with different meanings over the year. My interpretation that is most true to me today reads as such: fear is no character deficit, but rather a facet belonging to the full spectrum of human emotion. Hiding it away is not the goal. It demands to be felt, and feel it we must, but do not be paralyzed into inaction. Acknowledge what you are afraid of and face it anyway, for that is courage. I know that all of us will face struggles after we part ways today, so I urge you to welcome the pursuit of summiting each mountain in your path. I, for one, am eager to see what lies on the other side. I wish the best for all of you in whatever path you chase. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvia. Now the a cappella choir is going to perform an arrangement of Untied.
Tunnel's end, until that light will shine for all humankind. Our lives are intertwined. We sing united, united. We lift our voices in the night, finding the strength to speak for what is right. Eyes have been
Thank you. Now I have the privilege of announcing this year's awardees of the Tidd Scholarship. The Marshall Tidd Scholarship was established by Marshall M. Tidd of North Woburn in 1906. Marshall Tidd was a widely known civil engineer and one of the oldest members of the American Society of Civil Engineers. A trust fund was established for 2 scholarships to be awarded each year to 2 graduating seniors. To quote the creators of the scholarship, the beneficiaries of these funds need not be of the highest scholarship, but they must be of the highest character. In 2024, the Tidd Scholarship awardees were selected by the Woburn Memorial High School faculty. This year's awardees are students of the highest character, and without further ado, I would like to announce Joseph Matroni and Riley Morgan as the 2024 recipients of the Marshall Tidd Scholarship. Please give them a round of applause. So we're almost through the speeches. We have one more left. It's mine. I'm going to keep it fast. I realize nobody got dressed up to see me. Just hold on right there. Yep, come on up, Joseph and Riley. All right, another round of applause for Joey and Riley. So as I was thinking about what I wanted to say, realizing this is not my show, no one's here for me, thinking about what Woburn Memorial High School and the pillars of our mission statement are, thinking about communication, critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, technological proficiency as the pillars of our mission statement. And the world that we're sending our graduates into is a world that needs these skills and values more than ever. As society seems to be more and more divisive and fractured, I'm really encouraged because I can look over here and I see a large group of young people that are about to enter the next chapter of their lives that are ready to use these skills to make this world a better place. They're ready to use their communication skills to engage in civil discourse, ready to think critically about the society they live in, the systems that govern that society, and their role in those systems, ready to collaborate for progress and innovation that will benefit everyone, especially those who need it most, ready to unleash their creativity to solve the problems that need solving, and ready to expand their technological capabilities to engage and change the world. One of the things that's really struck me as I've gotten to know this class in the short period of time that I've had with them is what I've been able to learn from them. In the final part of my remarks tonight, I just want to share some of the lessons that I've learned in the hopes that they will serve not so much as advice for everybody else, but a testament to the impact that these young people have had on their school community and most importantly, the legacy that they're going to leave behind. The first lesson I've been able to take away is around the value of relationships and the foundation of mutual respect, give and take, and honesty and authenticity that all strong relationships are built on. This class of 2024 has clearly demonstrated their understanding of this foundation, and I've seen this modeled with each other, their teachers, and everybody else that makes up their school community. Through challenges, successes, and the grind that day-to-day high school life can be, they have never lost sight of the importance of building and maintaining relationships. Kindness, mutual care, and working towards a common goal are hallmarks of the types of relationships that are demonstrated every day by this group of students. The second lesson is around the pride and community that these students have. There's been a lot of talk this year around Tanner pride, and even though it may mean different things to different people, it still runs strong through the halls of our school, and especially within each student in this class. Each student has, rightfully so, a lot of pride in their community and their accomplishments within the community. They have demonstrated their community pride by being able to examine, reflect on, and give and take feedback about how the community can be the best it can be. Nothing is perfect, and a growth mindset is increasingly more valuable in our ever-changing world. They have shown that if you love something or someone, you want them to be the best versions of themselves that they can be, and our class of 2024 have continually demonstrated their love of and pride in their community. The third lesson that I've been able to take away from this group of students is the value of tradition. and how important it is to allow tradition to reflect the values of a community. There is also opportunity to meld tradition with change. As we've seen this year, traditions have been a great way to connect everyone to a community. And as we've seen, we have students who are K through 12 in Woburn, we have students who are new to the school this year, and community and tradition are a way to connect folks together. Everyone deserves the opportunity to feel like they're part of something positive, and the class of 2024 has done a phenomenal job of leveraging traditions as a vehicle for inclusivity. I'm fortunate to have learned so much from them in my first year here, and I feel confident that they're ready for the challenges and opportunities that the world has in store. Congratulations to their families and supporters, and congratulations and good luck to the class of 2024. Now, before we begin the commencement, I'd like to recognize our seniors entering the military after graduation. These students are to be commended for their selflessness and desire to serve their country, and at this time I would like these individuals to stand and be honored. Thank you. We will now begin the recognition of graduates. So graduates, when your name is called, please walk across the stage to receive your diploma and be seated after. So here we go. Are you ready? Finally? Okay. Ready? All right.
Valedictorian, Ronnie Jayesh Amin, summa cum laude. Salutatorian, Sylvia Noel Keating, summa cum laude. Salutatorian, Grayson Rosina Manel, summa cum laude. Class President, Erin Caroline Gavostis, magna cum laude. Class Vice President, Hadi Omer Bilal, summa cum laude. Class Secretary, Matthew Alexander Belliani, magna cum laude. Class Treasurer, Jaden Thomas McMaster. Student Advisory Council, Charles Paul Jane, magna cum laude. Representative to the School Committee, Brandon Michael Rabafetti. The rest of the class of 2024 will now be introduced by their class officers.
Good.
Thank you. Saba Musa Abu Hassan. Mariam Ahmed. Shivan Nishit Ajwalia, summa cum laude. Ilyich Daniel Alberto Serrano. Isabeli de Vasconcelos da Silva Almeida, cum laude. Ezekiel Salkhan Altman, summa cum laude. Nicholas Rocco Baglieri. Cassidy Helena Barshard. Matthew Joseph Barsano. Zachary Caleb Richard Bates, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Batista, magna cum laude. Taylor Gray Berg. Brian John Bogus, summa cum laude. Tyler Anthony Bedreau. Kate Elizabeth Breeden, magna cum laude. Soramia Ann Corrali Brisa. Maria Isadora Rios Braga Brito, magna cum laude. Kayla Mary Bubak, magna cum laude. Nora Kaylin Burke, magna cum laude. Angela Grace Burton. Ciara Grace Caffarella. Dominic James Caffarella. Swelin Camacho. Wood Kelly Camille. Nathaniel Gabriel Candre Defendini. McKenna Marie Carrier, magna cum laude. Leah Ray Cassidy. Yelika Dagny Cespedes. Lubna Chamo. Arsalan Anas Shiab. Matthew Joseph Chiodo, magna cum laude. Darby James Ciavardone. Bernardino Claire Saint. Emilia Sophia Clasby. Leo Antonio Clare. Joseph Anthony Clary. Sean Patrick Collins. Connor Albert Camo. Brenna Lynn Connors, magna cum laude.
Get a hug?
Daniel Enrique Cora.
Danielle, how are you, buddy?
Eno Laura Albuquerque Costa. Bruno Oliveira Costa. Matthew Charles Cavino. John William Coviello. Tina Marie Cox. Nicholas Robert Kramer, cum laude. Jake Kenneth Curcio. Jesse Santini Curcio. Courtney Beth Curran, summa cum laude. Mark Stephen Couton. Brianna Rose Dorigo, magna cum laude.
Great. Congratulations, son. Thank you.
Kevin Brandeo de Fonseca, summa cum laude. Caio Carreto de Silva, summa cum laude. Natalia de Silva.
Rachel Nicole Dabrio, cum laude, diploma presented by her aunt Donna Sands. Karen Alejandra de Leon Lopez. Jessica Anali de Leon Lopez. Stephanie Vieira Di Carvalho. Adriana Lauren DeFreitas. Keon DeLiza. Giovanni William Desir. Ava Grace DeVellis. Alexa Grace Dollywall, summa cum laude. Alex Min Doan, magna cum laude. Mateo Robert Doan. Brianna Rose Doherty. Jamie Diane Doherty. Kira Jade Doherty. Mia Lacey Donavaro. Joseph Paul Dowdy. Robert Henry Dowd. Samuel Colin Dutton. Claire Shrunkley Elisi. Tyler James English. Haley Ann Erickson. Simeon Lonnie Exum. Reese Margaret Farron, cum laude.
is missing? Okay, just keep going.
Brian Magalhães Ferreira. Carolee Ferreira. William Joseph Ferrick. Alana Rose Fishlin, magna cum laude. Mattia Elizabeth Flatley. Riley Elizabeth Flavin, cum laude. Brady Edward Foley. Zachary Cameron Foster. Kawan Nalan Franca. Stephen Daniel Gallagher. Brady Leo Gantz. Heloisa Garcia da Silva, magna cum laude. Jaden Elias Garcia. Juliana Lee Gregory. Maya Ismahain Gilly, summa cum laude. Jennifer Ann Gomes. Eduardo Armani Gomez. Tyler David Gano. Kaylin April Shugru Granice. Morgan Elizabeth Greeno. Nora Jane Greer, summa cum laude. Samuel Asin Garrier. Juan Brian Guzman Lebron. Michaela Beth Hamilton, cum laude. Jennifer Howe. Rachel May Harrelson, magna cum laude. Meli Hotapoglu. Brett Matthew Hayes. Owen Michael Hayes. Christopher Martin Hayward. Amy Mariel Henriquez Urbina.
Sarah Lynn Herbst. Josue Adonai Hernandez Campos. Romaris Hernandez. Alexander Stefan Hess. Kyla Davida Hodge. Kylie Danielle Hodge. Milena Silveira dos Santos Honorato. Finnegan Patrick Horton. Kira Rose Hughes. Mia Victoria Hutchinson. Michael Philip Huvilla. Colby Patrick Irving. Naisha Zoe Liz Jonathan. Savannah Elizabeth Jones. Nevea Amora Joseph. John Cody Julieson, cum laude. Daniela Kakande, cum laude. Benamr Kandel. Abhijat Kaur. Sierra Ann Keogh, magna cum laude. Orla Joan King, cum laude. Evan Vincent Kolodko. Nicholas Alexander Contis. Haley Jean Lalumiere. Ellen Elena Lambrucos. Hayden Xavier Laprade. Michelle Haben Lee, cum laude. Anthony Paul Legros. Nathaniel Henry Layden, summa cum laude. Haley Iris Lightfoot. Daniel Thornton Lindale, magna cum laude. Julia Catherine Long, cum laude. Kevin Sanchez Lopez Martinez. Michael Alvin Lubega. Lindsay Price Luciano. Matthew Paul Mahoney. Fabiana Matry. James Pedro Marquinos, cum laude. Aiden Thomas Martin. Samuel Lane Martini. Elijah Luis Matos. Tyler Joseph McDermottroe. Christopher James McDonald. Morgan Susan McGondel Winninger, magna cum laude. Braden Anthony McIntyre. Avery May McMahon. Madison Rose McMahon. Willa Flora McSheffrey. Cameron Christopher Mello. Collies Marie Mercado. Andrew Scott Mercer, magna cum laude. Jalen Merlane. Carl Pieti Mayus. Paris Sephora Mishad, summa cum laude.
Evan Philip Milano. Angelia Deborah Michelle Miller, summa cum laude. Mia Caroline O'Malley Miller. Caitlin Rachel Minot. Reagan Sally Mohammed. Brian James Maloney, cum laude. Billy Monker. Jorge Luis Morales. Jasmine Alana Morgan. Riley Grace Morgan, magna cum laude. Emma Jane Moriarty. Daniel Bruce Mostrom, cum laude. Joseph William Matroni, summa cum laude. Let's go, Dylan. Insa Nufisa Mrabet. Jonathan Alinatwe Mugisha. Fiona Rose Murphy Bullpit, cum laude. Philip Josephus Myers. Abiksagi Alexis Nakimuli. Gianna Mancini Nellis, cum laude. Luke Robert Nelson. Michael Johnny Nicholas, summa cum laude. Christabel Bira Nimabuya. Deborah Clementino Nunes. Colin William O'Brien. Liana Nicole Odom. Sophia Rose Olsen, cum laude. Eunice Lisbeth Ordonez. John Carlos Alejandro Origen Rincones. Rusnevich Merilith Ortega Naranjo. Myers Junito Ortiz Arriaga. Joshua Rodrigo Ortiz Henriquez. R. Ortiz, summa cum laude. Izzat Maifaf Osman. Andrew Michael Pacheco. Ryan Paul Pacini. Darwin Yahir Padilla Antunes. John Joseph Paris. Ria J. Patel, summa cum laude. Shubh D. Patel. Vishva Pragnes Patel. Danielle Marissa Peich, cum laude. Brian Christopher Pereira Duarte. Benjamin Leonardo Perez, summa cum laude. Nicole Gabrielle Peralta. Martha Kojaharova Petrova, magna cum laude. Isa Pizente. Sabrina Teresa Pimentel, summa cum laude. Mia Joy Poncia, magna cum laude. Jasmine Victoria Portes. Riley Annis Power. Victoria Storti Preconi, cum laude. Darius Ralphie Previllon. Alyssa Joyce Queen. Brian Robert Radosha. Matthew Addison Rains. Jake O'Neill Rajat.
Erica Del Carmen Ramos Ebar, magna cum laude. Gia Marie Ramos. Stephen Francis Rossio. Luis Fernando Reynoso Fuentes. Samuel Wayne Roach. Glenda Yadhira Rocco Orozco. John Logan Roderick, magna cum laude. Evan Rodriguez, cum laude. Alice Andre Rogovitz, summa cum laude. Arcades Messena Roland. Karina Nicole Roque, diploma presented by her mother, Anna Roque. Sophia Love Ruisi. Brianna Milagros Ruiz Lopez. Caitlin Dawson Ryan, cum laude, diploma presented by her brother, Christopher Ciccolone. Alex Gabriel Sanchez Hernandez, cum laude. Kyra Yasmin Santos Morales. Liliana Catherine Santos, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Sacrosino. Caitlin Lillian Seville. Martins Senley Sanat. Justin Nicholas Cervellin. Janish Shah. Abby Faye Ships. Joseph Charles Silva. Sophia Victoria Sloan-White. Sean Twan Smith Braggle. Magna Sumaraj. Sophia Catherine Stockbridge. Renee Nicole, Renee Nicole Stalker. Logan Daniel Taylor. Kiernan Paul Tiernan. Ziad Tigawat, summa cum laude.
We should do Sousa right now. I'm gonna have him do Sousa right now. Do Matt Sousa right now. Just go Sousa.
Matthew Edward Souza. Summer Baron St. Ange, cum laude. Jada Lynn Stewart. Alex Tran. Soeli Elizabeth Trailer. Ava Lucia Valverde. Sarah Vasconcelos. Jack Joseph Veda. Maggie Elizabeth Vecchi. Kenzie Ariana Vildea Reyes. Quinlan Yergos Vining, summa cum laude. Dasara Vladisi, summa cum laude. Jason Robert Wells. Jillian Joy Wells, diploma presented by her father, SRO Wells, School Resource Officer. Sadie Provost White. Amari Bella Williams, summa cum laude. Abigail May Wood, summa cum laude. Walter Augustin Woods. Mehdi Yise. Vic Marie Zenga.
All right, can we get a round of applause for our student readers and our graduates? All right, so class of 2024, we're at that point. At this time, I'd like to ask you to please stand. I have the honor of asking you to move your tassels from right to left. This signifies that you have earned your high school diplomas and are now officially high school graduates. This now concludes our graduation program. Class of 2024, you are dismissed.
The people sorrow, and I can't be bothered with hate on